that I used to live with, but she
All right.
doesn't love me because
That
she's
never
a
happened.
It's going right now. It's already started.
nun.
AJ, intro.
Welcome back, everyone, to Project YARE. And now I'm recording, but now we're back to Project YARE, and we're watching Black Clover.
He's recording now that he doesn't have to because we changed how we were doing it. Ha! What a fool.
Ha
Do the intro over.
Hey,
Huh?
sure.
I'm gonna have to cut all this out. Just do the intro over again.
Why? It's fine.
Because we both know what.
All right, AJ, what are we doing right now?
We watched episode 6 and 7,
Nope.
7 and 8.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
There you go. 7 and
Alright.
8.
Just remove my-
Seven and
we
eight
were
of what?
So what
Black
happened last
Clover,
Yep, that's
Black,
the show.
Bible Black.
No. I don't think there
Baba
are
Black
any
Sheep.
episodes of Bible Black.
Baba
There
Black
might
Sheep.
be if you count all the spin-offs. Remember the one
Anyway,
Sorry.
we'll talk about it after. Especially if it's that.
Dear YouTube, please don't delete our channel.
Within the first minute. Come on
Yeah.
now.
We get a
Alright.
fact check, and it's like we didn't even try to disprove anything.
Welcome back to Black Clover. We just got done watching episodes 7 and 8.
I'm not Black Clover. I don't get paid enough to be Black Clover.
Yeah, Black Clover's rich.
Black Clover should pay me to keep watching it because it sucks.
Okay, first of all, the first 90 episodes suck.
Then what the fuck are we doing?
It gets better. It just up to episode 90.
Oh my god. I'm wasting my life.
You are, but it's okay because it's actually a good show.
Nothing that takes 90 episodes to get good is good.
Okay, all I'm saying is if it was so bad, they would have went straight to seasonal.
That's not entirely true.
I started to say that too. Actually.
Yeah, but it's been going on for 3 years and they haven't stopped, and they're about to.
If they pay the money, they'll keep making it. It has nothing.
All
to
I'm
do.
saying is in 0.2 seconds in one episode, shit hit the fan so fucking hard. But it wasn't this episode.
Look
No,
at
it
Bleach. Bleach started getting terrible, and they still paid money to get it made.
Anyway, what happened in the last
Bleach
episode,
anime till the
AJ?
manga got canceled.
Do what, Brad?
AJ, what happened in the last episode?
In the last episode,
Yeah.
That you did not watch?
I watched it at some point in my life.
What, 3 years ago?
What did happen
watched-
in the last episode?
I actually don't remember.
Oh,
Easy.
yeah, he
Austin joined the Black Bulls,
Yeah,
and
he
he
took
went
the
to do
test,
the
he got-
initiation.
He got his little.
But
cape.
he joined the Black Bulls like 40 years ago.
Dude, he joins the
This
Black
isn't
Bulls
2020.
in 6 episodes, man. The beginning of every goddamn episode is the fucking Wizard King story. I'm sick of it. I don't care.
Every episode, Asta joins the Black Bulls. What is up with that?
Every beginning of the episode is the
It gives an
end
intro.
of the episode before it.
Yeah, it really is like Naruto.
They do that until you actually know what happened to the first Wizard King.
I don't fucking care at this
Like,
point.
here's
You
the thing.
fucking
I
care.
assume-
When
he
they
died.
do here's the thing, when they do stuff like that, it makes sense as a weekly show, like when it comes on once a week.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I
not
feel like
watching
at
it
some
weekly.
point they should kind of go back and edit that out.
Anyway, so Asta joined the Black Bulls, and now it left off where Asta's basically going to his room. That's where it starts. And Asta's never had a room before by himself,
No.
and they give him a pretty shitty one, and he
loves it,
is
though.
happy about it.
Yeah, he is. I've never
He
seen
basically
him.
made love to that room,
Yeah, he cleaned
and then he
it.
cleaned it.
He cleaned it so hard.
Oh yeah,
No.
he got all
Like-
that dirty
Like
crime
that South Park episode with the computer and it was ghosts.
And then
Oh.
let's see.
Oh.
Brad
Wait a
got the reference.
And then my favorite part, they write home,
Yeah.
and it shows talking to Klaus, and Klaus is like,
Do they?
"You're a fucking peasant, whatever."
Yeah. So basically, joined the best wizard
Squad.
school and his life sucks. And Asta joined the shitty one, and he's having a grand old time.
I don't think Yuno's having a bad time, because he's got his own room. I think
He seems like
he's
having a
unemotional.
really bad
He has
time.
no emotion.
I'm sure he does. He just hides them really well.
What does that make? Isn't that like a
under his blanket?
Kudere? I don't remember what it's called.
A sociopath.
Yeah. But like Sundere is when they, do the. It's not like I'm doing this for
Okay, so
you or anything, that kind of thing.
The problem with
Yeah,
what
but
you're
like-
saying, AJ, is the dere at the end implies that they are in love with someone.
Yeah.
He's not in love with anybody. Except for maybe
Fan
Asta.
fiction would tell people otherwise.
He might be in love with Asta. But in like
Yeah.
a manly
Bromance.
bro hug kind of way. Bro hug from
I would
behind.
say he's in love with himself, but there's already a character list like that, and it's really bad.
That's Seke.
There's a character in love
no.
with himself?
Yeah,
I don't know who
Do
that
you know
would
who-
be.
it's not that bronze bug guy.
I don't think we've
Yeah.
been, I don't think I've
He
been
is in love with
introduced
himself,
to
though.
this character yet because I don't know who you're talking about.
The guy who got his ass beaten by Asta.
I mean, he hasn't really shown back up yet.
He won't. Anyway, back on task. So
Then what the
they get
fuck's
their
he
room
matter?
and they start writing letters to home.
Yeah.
And the only letter they read first is Yuno's, because obviously.
Maybe
And they're like,
Yeah,
oh.
favorite.
Asta's was on top. They chose to use
No. The father chose, all right? Because Sister Lily is the one that read Asta's.
Maybe the father couldn't read Asta's because Asta writes like a 5-year-old.
Yeah. But anyway, the father was like, yo, I knew Yuno could do it. I'm going to go let everybody know. And then he's like, so when is Asta coming home?
But also made it, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
Well, he was like,
eating him.
he was going to be super depressed,
And then
so he
they're
got
gonna
so
eat
super
me.
potato party.
What?
I quoted a movie because I'm bored.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. And then you get to meet Noelle. Well, they wake up and fucking Magna does a super trip around the entire place. You see
And
Charmy.
it was kind of funny when Asta tried to feed the thing and it bit him.
Yeah.
And
What
then
about
it
when they
happened
open the toilet?
again, and it wasn't funny, and then it happened again, and it really wasn't funny.
Yeah. What about when they opened the toilet and Yami was there?
That might have been funnier if I didn't.
See it coming?
No, there was a bit at the end of one of the other episodes where they go like that chibi animation,
Yeah.
and it's not a preview for the next one. It's just like some bonus shit.
Yeah.
And it showed the fire guy like in the bathroom with Yumi, or
Yami.
whatever the fuck his
Yeah.
name is.
Say Yugi.
I don't know what I said.
I was
'Cause
like,
he was like
Yami
lighting a
Yuki.
fire so he could see, and then they showed him in like the bathroom together, and he's like, the water's not hot enough, and he made fire, and he's like, now it's too hot, and he stopped the fire. I don't know. I expected a toilet joke, and it happened.
What about when they were in the tub and Asta's like, man, this is fucking hot. And the fucking Marilyn Manson dude was like, it could be a little colder, but I like
I
doing
I
yeah.
couldn't hear or understand anything he said at all.
It'll be in the subtitles.
I'm watching it in English because it bores me.
Why?
Because if I watch it in English, I can like look away from it and still hear what's being said.
So you can understand it, yeah. Okay.
And I can
Fuck
understand
you.
it while only half-ass watching it.
All right. And then they run into Noelle, and Asta's like, my waifu.
So at first,
Shake my hand.
when she shot the magic and it hit the other guy, I thought maybe the bird did it or something, because they keep showing that bird around Asta, that you have no magic bird.
Yeah.
But it's like a very specific one that keeps following him around. So I thought maybe
Yes.
it had something to do with it. And then we learned that she actually just can't aim for shit.
She a fucking potato.
That's an insult to potatoes.
She can't. She has spud nut. She couldn't hit a broadside barn.
That's not even how that saying goes.
I know. As soon as I was about to say it, it just disappeared.
I've never seen a broadside barn.
She couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Couldn't hit the broadside of a space tractor.
She couldn't hit a whale if she was standing right in front of it.
She couldn't piss in the ocean if she was standing in it.
And then she got like super depressed, and she basically unleashed all her water magic and
then
became
she was
like
in
this
the
water
ocean.
demon.
She couldn't even pee.
Like, how you gonna drown in your own magic?
Easily.
Yeah, that's a dumb question. I drown
Like, you
in
think
my own
Magna
magic
burn-
all the time.
Except that's his coom.
What?
You
Can
drown.
you
In your own,
repeat that? I'm sorry, I'm a little high up here. What did you say?
you drown in your own coom.
I don't.
Ew.
I think you're trying to say the word cum,
It's
like
coom.
semen or jizz, or that white stuff that comes out of penises.
Anyway, in order to stop the big water
To
freak
stop the
from-
big water.
the big water magic like monstrosity.
You have to stop this ocean monsoon.
Yami's like, man, we can't attack it with magic. We might kill her. And then he's like, yo, can you use spatial magic? He's like, no. He's like, man, I wish we had someone who could dispel magic. And Asta just gets blown up and thrown at Yami. And Yami catches, he's like, perfect timing. Hey, take care of it.
And
He's like,
then
well,
he
how am I
fought
supposed to
the
get up
big-
there?
He fought the big water, and it
He literally
big water
just-
died.
Yeah. It's like Wolverine asking Colossal to throw it.
And then the drunk lady went, "Now I'm all wet."
Oh, I'm so wet.
That's not how she said it at all.
You should see the Japanese version.
I don't think I want to.
Anyway, so she's lying on the ground because they get saved, and
Nice.
she's like, "Oh my god, they're gonna think I'm a failure." And Austin's like, "Man, your
Oh yeah, I
magic's
forgot
awesome."
about the flashback where her older brother said, "Why couldn't have you have died instead of mom?"
Yeah.
It is brutal as fuck.
What
Like,
a
she has
loser.
3 siblings, and 2 of them are like brutal, and the other one's the captain. So
Yeah, they told her that she should just go cut herself and take
Listen
a
to
toaster
My
and
Chemical
bathtub with her.
Romance in the
in game.
In game.
Why don't
This
you
isn't
go
a
listen
game.
to My Chemical Romance while crying in the shower?
I want to go listen to "Scars" by Papa Roach.
I like that song.
It's a good song.
It is, but
The
not in the
music
shower.
video is weird. The
randomly.
music video is weird because it shows a house that burned down, and I'm like, wait a minute, this
There's a
doesn't feel like.
music video to that song.
Yeah, no, Brad, take us into the next episode,
Oh,
episode 8.
Austin's like, what did Magic Squads even do? And then everybody just told him some bullshit.
About the
And he's
stars
like,
and stuff.
I don't get it. And then Fire Guy and Yami go play poker, and then they're naked. And then Noelle sees their wieners, and there's like, let's go hunt some pigs. And then they ride on a broom that's shaped like a motorcycle.
Nice.
The end.
And then we get introduced to some people who kill the pigs that I think they were going to kill with some ice. And then I think those are the bad guys. Are we
Yeah, they're the
finally
big
getting?
bad.
Are we getting a big bad? The show needs a big bad because
Well, this is a little bad, but not a big bad.
Does the little
this is
bad
like-
work for the big bad?
No,
Yes.
the show is a little bad. This guy is fairly decent.
Okay, no, this guy does work for the big bad
No.
of like this season, I guess. You'll find out.
Arc.
They're after something.
Yeah, they were looking for a magic stone.
Yeah.
Because he said, "Are you sure the magic stone's here?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Then go get it." And then they all turned into water.
Yeah, and then episode 9, which we haven't got to yet.
And then Magic Carp was like, "I'll be useful someday."
One of the guys turns into Magikarp. Carp.
Carp.
Splashes around in their puddle.
Yeah.
Oh, but hey, you got to meet Gray. That's that big motherfucker that's like got smoke coming out of his
I
mouth.
met him already.
Yeah, but you haven't met the real Gray.
I watched him clone himself into Asta and then say, "Being a Magic Knight's super cool."
Oh, yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah. The real Gray shoots ice out of his hands. plays with Natsu.
Great. What is it like? Filibuster?
Gray filibuster, yeah.
Filibuster. I
Yeah,
will
filibuster.
stop you from passing this through the Senate by reading Green Eggs and Ham until you're blue in the face.
Anyway,
That really
that's
happened.
that episode.
Did you know that somebody actually did that? They filibustered by reading Green Eggs and Ham.
Nice. That's how politics should be done, America.
How many minutes is that?
I don't know.
Like 10.
15 and a half.
Okay, you can stop it. Hey, like, share, subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Even though we won't read it.
I won't read it because I don't ever know about it until somebody tells me.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week with episode 9 and 10.
When does this arc end? Because I would like to stop watching this show as soon as possible.
You're looking at probably another 20 episodes.
Fuck my life.
Well, we could finish it real quick and then just do 15 minutes of this every day. You did stop it, right?
No.
Stop it.
No. Because now I
Stop
want
it,
to talk
Brad.
about...
I'm going to cut it all out. It won't even matter.
I want to talk about a little show that came out in 2005
You know I won't add it, right?
called Ichigo 100%. It is a romantic...
Nick, you do know that if you
comedy.
upload it, Brad can just take it down and add his to it.
harem drama.
AJ, you do realize that this would require Brad to do work, and that's not something Brad wants to do.
He would do it just to spite you, and you know he would.
That would be okay.
Would it?
Yeah, because that means he would do it, but I don't see you doing it.
I don't want to do it.
I know, that's the problem.
Man, there's a lot of
This
dirty
wasn't
laundry
my
here.
idea.
There's a lot of not doing it from you.
This wasn't my idea, and that was the agreement we came on.
I know, and every time we try to do your idea, you're like, I'm playing Pokemon.
Actually, anytime I come up with an idea, you automatically shoot it down.
No, the only thing you wanted to do was Smash Brothers.
The only thing you want to do is smash fucking gay.
Smash Bros.
Alright, that's a good place to stop it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ichigo 100%, 7 out of 10. Check it out if you want.